Hello, beautiful people. Future me. Welcome to another programming workout. Let's get into it. Mm, not fun today. Kind of, my left hand feels funny, and not, I'm not feeling like it. It's part of the part of the training, isn't it? I say it is. All right, 3 minutes over the limit. What is the rate? 8%. Well, here is good place to remind ourselves that the most important thing is to keep the practice going. What do we have here? JavaScript. That comes up frequently lately. Lately it comes up frequently. Blah blah blah. Can I speak? Review. Let's go. So this is error. Function return 5. So this is nameless function. Parse JSON stringify. This will undefined will be transferred to null in JSON. In JSON stringify. Define a cat class whose constructor takes both name and age. Store the name and age properties on this. Sure. Name and what? Age. He is new to instantiate an array of two cats, Mrs. Fluff and Kitty. Cat and was Mrs. Fluff and grab. Second one will be also a new cat. This one can like so. Parse JSON stringify. But we have defined two JSON methods, so we'll get another object and then we will parse it again. So we will get this was a mirror. Write a double numbers template literal tag. It makes normal string interpolation, but doubles all the interpolated values as they are inserted. Strings at right position. Yep. And then when we are in the bounds of values, then we will append the double. So then we will close the for loop. We will return the result. check for typos. Looks good. So this is name or anonymous function on a line first, but it takes the name of f while defined, and this will not change the name, so this will be, oh, this definitely will be f, but okay. I wonder what it would be if we say f2.name. Let's try that. It's still f. Stringify name Amir. Okay, so this will be name Amir. Define an array method on the rectangle class. Turn. Or just the method, so I can say return this times that. That's much better. What would be the benefit to return the arrow function? I wonder, because I remember clearly that we had it in some example. Oh, we are done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll choose randomly from 5 entries. Excuse me. 5, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Modern JavaScript customizing JSON serialization. JSON stringify allows us to customize its output by passing a second argument replacer. If we give it an array of strings, then only those keys will be included in the resulting object. Ah, okay, I see. So, second output passing second argument. It's called a replacer? Maybe. We can also pass a function to stringify. The function behavior is complex, but we'll look at few details to get sense of what it does. It takes two arguments, key and value, and as stringification happens, stringify will call the function with every key and value in every object, including nested ones. if the replacer returns value, then the object key and value are included as normal. If it returns undefined, then the key isn't included in the resulting JSON object at all. Okay, so value or undefined, if undefined, it will not include it. So it takes key and value, and we are excluding cat name in here. So we will get name, mirror, and city, Paris. The replacer can return whatever it wants, even replacing the entire value. Never mind. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so they said it will be. Oh, it returns just that? Hmm. I thought it will do for every key and value. This would really? Oh wow. Also, why is it in double quotes? What is the difference? I don't see why. I don't see it and I'm really tired, so let's just go forward. The replacer is called with the entire object at the very beginning. Before it begins examining the individual keys, we can see that by writing some codes to instrument by instrument deliberates recording each key as is passed in. The verb instrument means attach measurement instruments to. It's a great way to learn how unfamiliar system works. Writing some code to instrument the replacer. So what do we do? Key value, keys push, key keys are nothing, name, address, city, postal code. Okay. First, stringify passes the entire object to the replacer. So the first locked key is empty string. So the first locked key is empty string. If we log the value instead of the key, we would see the full object here. Okay, that's something new. Then it calls the replacer one for each key at the top level of the object. Name and address. Then it descends into the address object itself and calls the replacer for both of its keys, city and postal code. At each of these points we can return a value that differs from the original, giving us fine-grained control. I'm losing focus. I'm really am. Let's add this. Let's finish this. Then it calls the replacer once for each key at the top level of object, name and address. Okay, so it calls the replacer for name, then for address. Then it descends into the address object itself and calls the replacer for both of its keys, city and postal code. Oh. At each of those points, we can return a value that differs from the original, giving us fine-grained control over the resulting JSON. There are many more details for replacer functions, so we won't cover them here. If you need to write a JSON stringify replacer, you should definitely have the documentation open anyway. Come on. I'll have a look and close it anyway, so. The important thing to know is that it exists and that the replacer function gets a chance to modify every part of the object as it's stringified. That's enough to know when when this tool is appropriate. JSON parse has a similar feature called reviewer. Conceptually, it's the opposite of JSON stringify replace argument. As the JSON is decoded, the reviewer can replace any value with the new value. JSON parse, and we'll get name Amir. So we have a yeah, so I suppose so we will get name Amir, and then we will have age, and that will be 36. JSON parse, Kelly, never mind. So we never mind, like so, or for each value it will be name, age, never mind, no. Still, how they did do this thing? Where is it? Here. Oh, so he excluded it. I see. So when it was cut name, he was returning undefined. Okay, I see, I see. Then here's the how he was passing it in. So first it gets the entire thing, and then it's like a recursive function, I believe. So it will take this and pass it in, then it will pass it in, this will call recursively on this and that. Maybe understand this now. And then we have the parse. Parse has something similar. It's opposite of the JSON stringify replacer argument. Okay, I'm dead tired. So we are done. Done is better than perfect, and I'll see you next time. Bye.